said, isn't it amazing that none of us have any say in when we're born? None of us have any say in the time in which we live. And how damn lucky we are, and I mean this, to be living in a revolutionary time. How blessed we are. How fortunate we are that we, folks, this comes along once every 150 years. We live in a time where we will decide the fate of this country in the next 4 to 6 years. And when I said 3 years ago the country's going through a revolution, you should have seen the looks I got. This guy Walsh is crazy. Democrats were smiling with glee. He can never get elected. He's talking about a revolution. He's pointing fingers at Republicans. No Republican wanted to touch me. The point is this. Somebody answer that.
It's not my purse. It's not my purse.
No! It's not my phone, it's here!
All right, Dad. Takes off the hook.
Alright, no, it's in Sharon Semino's purse.
We are having, I believe, a once every 150-year fight for the soul of the country. Oh my God, that sounds too out there, Walsh. What do you mean? Here's what I mean. In my mind, what we're going through right now is no less critical than what we went through in the Civil War. We're having a fight between two visions of America. And I'll tell you what, how this fight ends up will dictate the country your kids are going to be in. You see, there's a vision that the America we live in now is all about big government dependency. That's it. Okay? Our founders never started a country like that. Hard for a lot of our young people to believe. But you know what? Our founders started a country that said freedom and limited government. That's all we believe in. Okay? But for 234 years, we've moved away from that. And now we are firmly here. And every single Democrat I've met is there. From Duckworth to Pelosi to Madigan to Cullerton, they're all here. The problem now is, the problem for too long has been too many Republicans have drifted over here. And so now you got this movement of people, Tea Party people, conservatives. Who are these people? They woke up 4 years ago and they said, time out, time out. Nobody's talking about this anymore. Hey, who's talking about freedom? Why are we bankrupting our kids? Why is government doing all of this? Because the Republican Party, God love us, stopped fighting their fight. We got about this much time. And so I want to close saying something fairly sacrilegious to a room of Republicans. And before you throw your beer bottle at me, understand, I'm a Republican saying this. What the country is going through right now, we have blown past Republican versus Democrat. If you don't believe it, follow me around for 3 hours. If you don't believe it, listen to my radio show for 2 hours. Most people right now who are fed up with this country, they don't think anymore. They don't think anymore in terms of Republicans and Democrats. And we Republicans better get that. They're thinking in terms right now, young and old, rich and poor. I don't want that. If we continue down this road of big government dependency, it's going to bankrupt the country. Sink that in. And it will also morally destroy the country. We don't want that. We can't have that. It's no longer Republican versus Democrat. When I got elected in 2010, I said, I'm a Tea Party conservative first, and I'm a Republican second. And these Tea Party conservatives have put their faith in the Republican Party to represent this. And I'll tell you what, men and women, boys and girls, if the Republican Party doesn't fight their fight, they're going. And you are going to see it most quickly in the state of Illinois, because the Illinois Republican Party a week ago said to every one of you grassroots Tea Party conservative people, enough with you, go jump. And so what we have to do, and Dan knows this, and Steve knows this, we live in revolutionary times. Act like a darn revolutionary. Infiltrate the party. Get on school boards. Get on county boards. Become precinct committeemen. Infiltrate the party from the ground up. Don't automatically give a Republican your vote. You're fighting for your kids. If somebody isn't going to say, I'm going there, I'm going down to Springfield, and I'm going to cut government, I believe in freedom and limited government, if they're not going to say that, they don't have your support. I don't care if they have an hour behind their name. This is too important. Do you understand? Everybody always asks me, Joe, why do you get so worked up? How come you are always on TV yelling and screaming? Call me foolish. Call me silly. I honestly don't believe we have that much time. You live. God bless you all. Be thankful. You live in revolutionary times. Act like it. Be prepared to break the law. Everybody in this room should be packing right now. How many people are packing? I'm sure none of the rest of us are. Hey! Be prepared to do whatever it takes to save this state and this country. We don't have much time. Rejoice in the time you live. Steve? Thank you.